Hello there, Ray here. Welcome to our Wednesday stream. It is July 26th. We have less than a week left of the month of July. We did not get a new update today. For Minecraft Java at least. Bedrock Edition got one. Just did some minor fixes. But that doesn't mean they haven't been fixing stuff. Despite the update. So today we're actually going to look at one of the fixes that just happened probably like an hour or two ago. Which has to do with Villager Trading being nerfed. Let me write up a little message explaining what's going on. Villager Trading is getting nerfed in 1.21. Repeated hearing of villagers won't bring down the cost. Of trade. So sad, guys. So sad. Working on trying to find a fix today. Alrighty. Hopefully that kind of explains what's going on. Link the bug report. And hopefully, oh yeah, let me know about the music. I increased the audio of the music. Let me know. I want the music just loud enough so when I don't talk, it's something you guys can listen to. Welcome in, Vida. How goes it? What they'll probably do is come out with 1.20.2. And then what they'll do is have Minecon, and then they'll release more information about 1.21. But they might, now they're doing it so that the snapshots are not only for the next version, but they're also for the next minor version. So they're going to be working on the next 1.20 version as well as 1.21 in the same go. Not as in the chat though. Welcome in, Woodwarden's here as well. Ocelot themselves, how you doing? Dramatic, first time chatter. Great to see new faces. Karem saying 1,000 days of hardcore Minecraft, not quite. Ocelot 0 days of hardcore. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually played hardcore Minecraft. Did I? Or maybe I did. I think I played hardcore Minecraft with also no regen on. I think when they kind of came out at similar times. Can't quite remember how that was. But no, I didn't like it. I died to glitching, placing blocks. A friend went on holiday 2 days ago and already got heat stroke. Oh dang, it is pretty warm out. You guys are staying well during this hot summer days from Northern Hemisphere. We got Wildly themselves in the chat as well. How are you guys all doing, by the way? We are running towards the end of the, what they call like summer vacation for schools. Summer break time for a lot of people. Take time off work. So I'm mobile for the time being. No problem. Oh yeah, typing on mobile is difficult. I do the speech to text, so I just talk into my phone, and then, it types it out. I find that to be very helpful, even though it gets some things wrong. Because oftentimes you can speak faster than you can type. Yeah, so that's what we're doing today. I haven't really looked into it too much. We're gonna kind of do all the exploring together. If you haven't checked out all my socials, they're in the chat. Click them all, join them all, and let's get the stream going. Oh, just a reminder, if you guys have Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, make sure to use your free Twitch sub that you get here. Resub to me, as it really helps me out and doesn't cost you anything extra. We have had a lot of people use them. You can also get them for free if you do !freesub. And I will send out the announcements letting people know that we are starting to stream. Ooh, this is a tough one. I don't think there's going to be a good fix for it, but let's talk about it. Okay, so first off, let's pull up. Well, let me kind of explain what's going on. So, you guys are probably aware that when you trade the villager, it normally costs a certain amount of emeralds. Like this one costs 9 emeralds. But if you get it hurt and killed, essentially killed by a zombie and converted into a villager zombie, we can actually do that now. So the cost of this one is currently 13 paper. We drop the villager. Let me know how the audio is. Well, I don't have my headset on because it's still warm. So let me know how everything, the game noises appear to my voice. Does the game sound good compared to my voice? And does the music sound good? I want the music just loud enough you guys can listen to it when I'm not talking. Hey Dr. Hopper says, how is your day? My day is doing okay. Got some kind of unfortunate news about villager curing. But yeah, if we come in here and cure it now, slash weakness on this. How's everyone else's day doing? Oh yeah, I will be on the testing server. I just wanted to do that because I guess I have this already built up, and this is my world with things done usefully, or what's it called? Useful things done easily? Something like that. You got 64 gold apples? That's insane. Perfect. Got an ad for cat food. The question is not are you a cat? Maybe it thinks you're a cat. That's why it's offering you cat food. Vida says, I'm back to school again already. Wait, you're saying some schools start for July if it ends? I'm guessing your school has a lot of holidays off, vacations. Usually how it works. We have holiday earlier. Ah, okay. So you get off earlier than you start up. So now it says they are not a cat and have no cats. Okay. I didn't even think about having cats. I just assumed they were trying to feed you cat food. Most of Europe. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. What's the best XP farm? The Drake XP farm works up until they broke it. But you can also use a bunch of other XP farms, like I show my bamboo farm, which produces unlimited fuel. You can use that to make an furnace XP farm. Okay, but yeah, typically you do this, and then the villager lowers prices. Okay, while we wait for that, let's pull up, that's the Wikipedia. We'll look at that second. Look at the actual bug report. The bug report is called the discount of curing a villager is multiplied if the villager is reinfected and cured again. Curing a zombie villager. Infecting it and curing it again will result in the villager has stacked discounts. This exploit makes Hero of the Village useless. It will also allow the fix of this bug report to be surpassed with enough curing. As you can just cure villagers multiple times to get the best deals. It also makes no sense. And doesn't the villager already owe its life to you? Okay, this is the other bug report. This is the one that they did actually fix, partially. This is the one where cured villagers sell bookshelves for 1 emerald. Buying books for 1 emerald allows the player to easily get limited amount of emerald. Okay, we're still waiting for this guy. But yeah, this is where... Where's the next picture? I guess it doesn't show too well, but yeah, essentially you could get this down to 1. You could buy 3 bookshelves for 1 emerald. Oh, maybe it does kind of show it. The first one showing you're taking your emeralds, you're buying a bookshelf, then you break the bookshelves down, and you turn around and sell them for emeralds. That's what the second picture is showing. Oh, here's our little arrows. So we take the books that we got. So if you break down 3, you get 3 bookshelves, and they have 3 books in each. Got 9 books. And you turn around and sell them for 1 emerald each, because it's discounted. End up getting what, 9 emeralds, but you only had to pay like 1 emerald for it. The way they fixed this wasn't like anything too crazy. I think they just changed it from selling 1 bookshelf to selling, or instead of selling 3 bookshelves that time, they just sell 1. New chat overlay. What is the new chat overlay? Welcome in, Doom Guy. Chat overlay. I mean, do I have the stream pulled up? I guess I have the stream manager pulled up. Hey Deborah, welcome in. Whoever reported that sucks. The thing is, the person who is currently on the bug report doesn't really mean that they're the first person that reported it. It's actually somebody I know. He's a Mojira helper as well. Mojira, how do you say that? Where is that name? Mojira? But he's a helper on there. That doesn't mean that he necessarily reported it. Could be that he was just actively monitoring this bug report, and therefore he's the most active person, so they just put it under his name. What's the best item to get a good amount of XP for the furnace? Cactuses grow on their own. Do you watch my video about the bamboo farm? I recommend Cactus Farm just because they grow without you having to do, use pistons or redstone. Otherwise, you could use, anything that can be smelted. You can use a cobble farm. You can also get creative. Code Trader says, AI knows best. You better become a cat or get a cat. Yeah. Their ads already predict that you're going to get a cat or that you're going to become a cat. The see-through is cool. Oh, okay. You have to send me a picture of the new chat overlay. You talk about chat overlay for the Twitch stream? Mojang. I'm not trying to say Mojang, I'm trying to say Mojira, which is the people that focus on the bug fixing. I don't know where their name pops up in here. I'm not sure. But yeah. So this bug was already fixed. Sort of, like we said, it's sort of fixed. Because you can still pay 1 emerald to buy bookshelf, break it down. I guess we can even do it right now. So buy 1 bookshelf for 1 emerald. And then I don't have any books on me. If I break it, I get 3 books out of it. Also, let me know how my game sound is. And then what you do is you get a villager that would sell you, or would buy books, which I guess we could try to do. We'll try to open this villager up. Let's see. Oh, okay. This guy could take a while to open up. Okay, don't look like this one. I think it's supposed to be on the next trade. But you get the point. So that's the question. I guess let's hop into the testing server. You guys can join in if you want to. I have no clue where I'm at. I think I was out exploring. Righty. Check my settings. Okay, let's go somewhere it's flattish. Here's a good spot. Let's make the villager setup. This is the floor. The villager will be in here. And when it's a mob, we don't want to die when it's a zombie. The zombie will be down here. Actually, I think we had our zombie on our piston, right? And then we have the villager is in there. We have its lovely lectern. Where's lectern? Select and functional as well as redstone. Functional. Oh, it's down here by the books. Okay. Lectern, and then I think the trapdoors just stop the villager from walking on top of it. Not walking on top of it, walking on this little edge here. We had a villager here and a zombie back. There's something I'm missing. Where did I had the villager sitting on something? Let me just check it out. Should the piston be one lower? Maybe that's it. Hey JT. Oh no, the villager's on a piston. Okay. That makes but it's extended piston. Okay. Then we have like a zombie over here or something. We have the chest right here. And oh yeah, we had a block here. A lever here. What's so fascinating about this? No villager. Stay there. We get a trapdoor. No, I need the trap. Okay, and then the villager or the zombie goes one lower. Something like that. Or is it one lower? Zombie's sitting here, right? Music is gone. Okay, let me check. Okay, thank you. I don't know why the music somehow stopped. Thanks for letting me know, Vita. The zombie is... Oh. There's a trap door there. I think that's so it can't attack it. It comes down. Is that... It did for something. The zombie actually got here. Trapdoor was down here. I think of the villagers on the opposite side even. Then the zombie should be able to reach it. Yeah. Oh, that's so the zombie can't walk into the same room as it. That's a good point. Yeah, JT. Hey, Sport Junkie. Zombie on the same level as Piston. Trapdoor on the back of the piston. Prevent the zombie from walking. Manage your character. That makes... Okay, so... Oh, this is actually a good candidate. So all we have to do is trade with it one time. And this is just to make it so that the villager doesn't lose the order trades it has currently. If you trade with it, then it'll remember that it's supposed to have these trades when it comes back from being a zombie. Do that, let that convert, and we also grab our golden apple. And weakness, which fortunately looks really strange. Quite dark. Okay, that weakness. I was trying to get the command to work. But data, get entity. This is the information about it. You can see it is remembering its trades here. And then somewhere around here it says it's conversion time. Very moment to brown conversion, but we want its what's it called? I think it's just called conversion time. Conversion player, it just tells who converted it. That way it will give them a discount and not other people. Will they change already existing villagers? I don't think previous villagers will have their trades affected. Let me think. Depends how they implement it. If it's saved in the villager that it got so many cures, let's say it says you got 3 cures. If that's all it saves and does all the calculations off of that, then it would change. JD says, I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Yeah, it depends how it's being saved. I don't know, JD, do you know how it's being saved? Does it keep track of how many times it's been cured, or is it keeping track of what discounts, like how discounted it should be? I'm thinking if it's keeping track of how discounted it should be, it should just remember that discounted number going forward. Don't know off the top of my head. Okay, I can message some other people related to Minecraft code. Okay, let me send this. See what we can learn. Is this a feature or a bug? If it gets removed from the game, then it's considered a bug. If it gets kept in the game, then it's considered a feature. So it got removed, so it's considered a bug. Oh, villager healed up, and I got the zombie doctor. So now we got the discounted. So it went from 9 to 3. Now if we do more trades. Well, so the change in the game is a big punch. Yeah. Thanks for following Doof and everyone else. Remember to hit the follow button. This little heart underneath the stream, you click it. Help us get closer to 50,000 followers and get some. You also get some free emotes and points. Video says, okay, I guess you're asking. I zombified my villagers for cheap trades. Bit interested in how this update impacts. Yeah, we won't really know until they actually come out with a snapshot. Because right now it just says it's fixed in a future snapshot. Pressure is somewhat similar to one Ray is using. Yeah, this is just so that the zombie's not always attacking the villager. Probably better setups for multiple ones. Sport says I'm not worried about the bookshelf trading. Yeah, that's kind of like a side thing of it. Use iron from my iron farm to trade with the whipsmith. An ingot for 1 emerald. They will need. Yeah, it's gonna affect all the different types of trading. Keep trading. Community duping will probably get patched. They said they will in the future. Not so they'll join the testing server in a bit. Sweet. Okay. So they didn't break. They're not going to remove this. The first curing is going to work. It sounds like they're going to prevent you from doing multiple curing. So if we read it again, there's actually 2 different ways I read this. When curing a zombie villager, infecting it and curing it again, the resulting villager has stacked discounts. This exploit makes Hero the Village useless. So they're saying it has stacked discounts. So far as I'm concerned, curing again results. As you can just cure the villager multiple times to get best deal. So this sounds like it's really just targeting multiple trades, not the first one. The other way I read this was maybe how much it discounts the second time or the third time is going to be different. Thanks for following a pro. JD says, I just suspected that the zombified piglin drop XP on just aggro would be fixed first. Compared to TNT duping. I would think so too, because they did come up with the skulk stuff. But they haven't really came up with a good fix for TNT duping. Hey Matthew. Okay. We did not get book trade. So let's take a look at the Wikipedia page on this. Go to librarians. Does that work? Oh, there we go. So, it's during the apprentice that they do the book trade. And I think we're already at the apprentice level, so I think we didn't happen to get it on this villager. Book trade is just a side note, but in general, just getting cheaper trades is the main thing. So let's take a look at what it says about discount. Players get personal discounts or fines based off of their reputation with a particular villager. Positive reputation gained by curing a villager zombie. A villager that was cured gives a permanent discount much larger than a temporary discount in nearby villagers. Much larger than the temporary discount in nearby villagers. So I guess nearby villagers also get a discount for curing a villager. Villager zombie, right? To cure villager zombie, player must slash weakness and feed it a golden apple. Permanent discount capped at 5 cures and will be temporarily discounted, while the temporary discount is capped at 8 cures. Java players can also get negative reputation. Okay. They'll fix TNT duping someday, but so far they haven't. Hey Matthew, glad you can make it to the stream as well. Let me know if the music's too quiet or too loud compared to my talking voice. The sport says so it will have an impact on enchanted book prices too. Yeah. I guess the main things people use them for is to get diamonds, enchanted books, and kind of like mid-game you can also get your emeralds from them. Because when an enchanted book is about 40 plus emeralds, per infection, it wouldn't drop 1 emerald. It takes multiple infections to get those really expensive books down to 1. So if we look here, okay, this book started out pretty cheap at 9. It dropped down to 1. There is this illustration here. See if we can pull it up. This one. I thought this was fascinating. So it shows how many zombie discounts. So if you just cure it 1 time, it brings down the regular price by 5 emeralds. Is that what it's mean? Example, name tag base price is 20. 3 healing will bring the price down to 5. Price is 20. Is it considered a regular item? And it's saying 3 healings will bring it down to 5. Okay. We're saying it starts at 20, 3 healings, say minus 15 emeralds from the 20, and that's how you get 5. 4 healings will bring it down to 1. If you have 20, you do 4 healings, minus 20, it would be 0, but 1 is the minimal. Okay, I think I understand this chart. JT says, so you can get discounts when another villager shares your reputation. When other villagers share your reputation, there is a large and permanent discount for curing a particular villager. You can get discounts when other villagers share your reputation. Is that actual thing that villagers do? They can like share reputation? Or does it just happen to be a villager in the area that happens to be in the area when you're curing it? Now it says a no on paper servers. They fixed TNT duping. Yeah, there's toggle switches on papers. You can turn on or off. Sport says the chart makes perfect sense. It does make sense now to me as well. So let's look at it compared to the expensive items. So I don't know what this P means. Must be like price equals. It was like a 5% discount on the price. This would be like a 5%. This would be like a 20% discount. But 5% would not really ever. Or no, it must be 5. I don't know, but this number correlates with this. Because this is 5, that's 5. This is 20, this is 20. Pidgey says, yes, sharing reputation is something that happens when in the gathering time makes some green particles usually at peace or positive reputation. Okay. We'll take a look at that just in a moment. Let's continue to try to figure out this chart. So if you have an item, let's say these expensive items, let's say they happen to cost, I think the most item can cost is 64, right? One stack. Here starts at 0 range. Let's go popularity. This section describes content that exists only in outdated versions of Java. Villager popularity was removed. Oh, okay. And its reputation. Okay, so here's gossiping. That must be where they share information. Villagers can store. I guess we want to first finish looking at this before we move on. Okay, so we got expensive item, cost a stack. The first time you trade with it, and minuses 20 emeralds from it. Next time you trade with it, cost minuses 40. 40 from the original price, not 40, not plus, not another 40, right? So it's 5 between here, 5 between here, 5 between here, 5 between here, 20 between each of these. Every time it's the exact same thing. Reduces this by 5, reduces this by 20. So you would actually reach almost perfect price for the expensive items faster than you would for these, depending what item it starts with, or what price it starts with. KT says, for example, enchanted book priced based on enchantment level, or priced based on enchantment level. Level 5 enchantments range from 17 to 71 emeralds, but then it's capped at 64. This tends to make more powerful enchantments more expensive. Oh, okay, I kind of remember that. Look at this one. This is only level 1, that's why it's so cheap to start with. Okay. So I think we understand this. Expensive stuff get a bigger discount. They're probably unlikely to actually change the numbers within it. What they'll probably do is just say one discount works, and then every discount after that, it doesn't recognize it because you already technically saved the villager one time. So it's like, hey, if you want to get more of a discount, what you'll need to do is something else. So let's look at the other options. Let's look at gospel. Gossiping. Villagers can store certain memories about players in a form of gossip. These get spread to other villagers whenever they talk to each other. Each piece of gossip is one of 5 types. Is stored a value as well as a target. Gossip generates an increase in value as a result of various actions targets the player who caused the gossip. Together, the gossip value determines a player's reputation. The villager, which influences trade prices and the ability to naturally spawn iron gold. Surprisingly, when this first came out in 1.14, I thought this was going to be a really big deal, but it really wasn't. Okay. So type positive or negative. Pause by, so if you hear it, amount gain. So gain reputation, I'm guessing. Okay, share penalty. Max value. Reputation multiple. Minor positivity. Hearing. Amount gain. Reputation multiplier. So I guess this is the end result. This is the main thing I guess we need to focus on. So this is probably like curing the actual villager. You get 5, but people hear about another villager getting cured by you, then they only reduce it. You only have a reputation of 1. There's negatives for attacking and killing. And trading. Trading actually helps brings the price down. JD says most people plug their villagers into trading halls where they can't move or gossip. That's true. If they need to actually be close to each other to gossip. Trading a curing villager increases the value of corresponding gossips for the target villager only. The villager is attacked, killed, however, and instead generated major negative gossip. In every other villager would see eye to eye eyesight inside a box, sending 16 blocks from the villager in all directions. So you're saying if you kill a villager but the other villagers don't see it, you're fine? Hey, Meffel. Piece of gossip is shared, is received at a lower value than the sharer has it. Also decay a certain amount, decay column, every 20 minutes. Major positive gossips have share penalty equal to its max value, decay of 0. Cannot be shared and never decays. Okay, so max 1 represents us curing a villager, where the minor one is them just hearing about villager getting cured. So it's a different villager hearing about it. It ultimately gives you less reputation, which is used to determine the price. Plus it also decays. Over time, I'm guessing this is going to go away. You can kill them with lava and it won't create negative reputation. Yeah, but you really want to put lava down? The last person put lava down on Ray's grid. 4 THK. Yeah, he burnt down the whole villager trading hall. If possible, you know, don't build all burnable materials, but it would be kind of interesting to think that you could maybe kill them without just not, they don't see it. You see, even better is to have them die to environmental or redstone. Yeah, but that's kind of, it's complicated if you're trying to add that into your system. Like my trading hall, I made it so that people could kill them just using lava, because it's just too hard to you put a redstone thing in. But it would be cool if you could just stop them from seeing other ones. But in really tight trading hall, it's not really. Heretic is a thing. All is stone and concrete placed above me. That's what you gotta build out of obsidian on public servers. Is that the reason? Okay, let's continue reading this. Pretty fascinating. It's been a while since this was implemented. Back in 1.14 snapshots. Okay. Player's total reputation. I guess while we're waiting, we can dunk this guy again. Let's open up some more stuff. Let's open up some expensive stuff and see how that does. Old pre-update villager halls where they'd get dropped into lava holes. Those were the days. We locked all those. Is this the last one? Master? Oh yeah, it is master. Okay. Expert and master. Okay, so he does have all of them open. So the first one went from... Is that a 0? Is that 20? Let's see if we can use our little cheat sheet. Normal trade, probably normal trade. Drop down by 5. That's not quite 5, is it? Oh, but they're talking about emerald cost, not item. Oh, maybe I got another. Maybe it dropped by 5. Plus, since I traded with them, it also dropped by 1. Because 5 minus 9, 4, plus drop by 1 is 3. 5 minus, or 24 minus 5 goes 19 minus 1. You can check the metadata again? Okay. You mean the data on the villager? There's so much stuff here to go through now. What are we looking for? Major positive value 20. Is that it? Major value positive 20. So it has this. No. Amount gain? Is it this or is it this that's 20? I think so, yes. It should have an ID for you. Yeah, I'm the only one here. I think it's only me. Trading. Okay, type trading. Value 8. What I don't get is it this column that major positive is this column, or is it this column? Hey, Cosmic Piggy. Major. Let me see, is there a minor one too? Oh, there's... Okay, here's the other ones. Minor negative. 155. What did I do? Minor positive. 24. Oh, this is confusing. Minor positive is 24. So I think it was 25, but then decayed by 1, so it came 24. Yes, 1 to 20. But we don't know when it's going to be implemented to the game. How can I have such a minor or negative? Target is this person. 37. Let's see what this other person is. Target 37. Okay, so it's probably all me. How can I have so much negative? It doesn't really show up. Minor negative. Attacking it is 25. It says 155. Maybe it doesn't affect it. Then we have to play villager fair wages and take more effort to scam them. Pretty much Cosmic Baby. That's what we're looking into. We need to get a better understanding of how this all works. Well, let's continue reading, see if we can learn some more stuff. When a piece of gossip is shared, it is received at a lower value than the shared gossip. Okay, I think we read this part. Player total reputation with a villager is determined by multiplying each gossip value by their respective multiplier, adding the results together. For example, the player recently cured a villager the first time, also attacked the villager twice, and the reputation of the villager would be 5 times 20, so taking this one times this 5, plus the 25, tact. Oh, I guess tact is this one. Plus 25 minus 50. Tact it twice. Percentage multiply and adding the results together. Determined by multiplying each gossip's value by their respective multiplier, adding the results together. For example, if a player recently cured a villager first time, but also attacked him twice, it'd be 5 times 20. I get the 5 times 20 because that's I don't get the other part. So after 40 minutes of gossip would decay twice, making the player reputation 24 minus 10. Okay, where are they getting the 50 from? Oh, there's even a max value. 50. I'm guessing the 50 is just because they attacked the villager twice, so it's like 25 plus 25 plus 50. Not quite good at it. Hey, Mr. Quacker. There's a voice call with me. Sweet. A little bit confused with this. Oh, I got some information. Okay, let me. So, Eli the Coder says there's no way to really know until come out with the update. But I think there is a way to know. I think there is a way to know if this will affect villagers. It depends on how the reputation is saved. If it's a value, then it should still be there after the update. Know how it's being saved in the villager. Okay, and this often says he says a similar thing. It's not sure. Okay, I'm gonna send him the same message and let's see what they think. Miss any other messages? Okay. JD says, I'm not sure if the minor negative is affecting anything. It doesn't have a type with it. Oh, okay. He's making reference to this. Type. Okay, it says that I guess the type is minor negative. Target is me, right? Target's me in both cases. It looks like the exact same layout. I guess it doesn't have this type right here. It's a type rating, comma, value, but that's something else, right? That's not in the same. I guess from way up here. No, where does it start? There's a curly bracket here. Curly bracket here. Curly bracket here. Next curly bracket here. So this trading thing and value is something on its own. As far as I can tell. Don't really understand too much. JD says, I think you need the type value to get the multiplier. No type, no multiplier is 0. Okay. You're saying then you get this type trading. The value is currently 8. you think my total is 8? I think my reputation is technically 8 then? In this column here, it'd be like a 5 and I don't know, what, 1? Not sure how I get up to 8. There's also max values. Let's keep reading. There's some more information. Maybe we'll figure it out as we go. The price of the villager trades all get reduced by the reputation times the price multiplier rounded down. Okay, so price multiplier has to do with their trading. Price multiplier. Oh, where did I see this pop up before? Was it in here? Price multiplier, there it is right there. Okay, so the price multiplier is either 5%, or I don't know what you want to go, 0.05. And let's find the other one. I think the other one's 0.0, no, 0.2. There it is, there's a 0.2. 0.2 was in the book one. No, not the book one. Is it? Maybe it is. No. I'm not sure what it's for. Compass? Might be the compass. Happened with bookshelf trades. Bookshelf trade probably won't work. Because currently it barely works. You take a 1 emerald bookshelf and you turn it into a 3 emerald books. So you triple your money. What is this? Triple your money. Yeah. But currently, see, I just did 1 trade the villager. 1 trade only gets it down to 3. So you pay 3 emeralds for the book, and then you turn around and sell each book for 1 emerald each, which probably isn't even possible now. Let's say, so here you're trying to sell 1. Well, maybe it'll work. Here you can sell 1 ink for 1 emerald, so you probably could sell 1 book for 1 emerald. You'd break even. We'll come back to that just in a bit. Let's continue thinking about this. We talk about the multipliers. So the multipliers are also these here. So there's a multiplier of 0.2 and 0.05. Depending if it's like a rare item versus a common item. Price of villager trades are reduced by the reputation times the price multiplier. Okay, so we did 1 curing, which has a reputation of 5. We take 5 times the normal one, 0.05. What's that? Five. Is that say you just times them? Villager trade get all reduced by reputation times the price multiplier. I'm guessing this is reputation. So 5, well, okay, we'll just try that. What is 5 times 0.05? So it's saying they get reduced by that. Rounded down. I don't think I'm doing this right. JD says if you cure a villager A, you get a permanent 20 positive, which is a multiplier by 5, which never goes away. Then villager A gossips with villager B, who gets a 25 positive. It's only multiplier 1 in decay. Question is, what does villager A do if you cure them again? Does a major positive reputation increase again to up to 40? I would say with the fix that they're going to implement, it would not, any further curing would not do anything. Cosmic says, do you think you'll have a villager before you update to the system would only change if cured again? That's it we're also trying to figure out. Like I said, it's probably based on how the villager is saving this information. If it's like saving it as just like, hey, it has a reputation of 5, or maxed out, let's say 100, and that's just saved inside of the villager, then all it does is take that number and then use it to determine what the trading price is going to be. And it doesn't care what the new information is. But if it actually keeps track of how many times it was cured, then it would, with the fix would say, hey, we only accept 1 curing. So if you have 5 cures, it don't matter. We just accept that as being 1. In which case it would change. That's the way I would guess how it would work. Probably not, but impossible to say until they implemented this data stored with the entity and will likely persist with an update. Oh, okay. RNG manipulated the villager trades, to be honest. Hey, Earth's computer. What is Earth's computer up to? Fiddy says the way I understand it working is this is by far not definitive when you trade with villager A. Your trading reputation can increase by 2. That can decay over time. Okay, so you're talking about the trading one. So you're saying you trade. Oh yeah, so the trading one is short term. I guess we should check. The prices? No. Okay, the prices are still the same for me. Over time, curing worked the same way, increased by 20, but it didn't decay. To expect in the future, the curing will only increase 1 time, or may just lower the max. It can be to be the same as the increase. I don't really understand the max, because the max is set to 100. So that almost seems like you'd have to do 20 cures to reach a max. But, I mean, what is this max of? Is the max of this number? Max value. If it's a max of this value, then it makes sense, because it takes only 5 cures to reach 100. And the cheat sheet says 5 cures. What are the changes to the villagers now? You can check the pin message. Earthmere says, is he reading chat? Yeah, I'm just behind in reading chat. I'm up to watching your stream. I mean, in general, you're just like, I was asking I was asking a classmate, I was like, hey, what are you up to? And he's like, I'm trying to eat my food right now. I'm like, that's not what I'm asking. people where I live, when I say like, people where I live, when they say like the word sup or what's up, they literally take it literally. They're like, oh, I'm currently doing laundry. Okay. So I think I understand what you said there, JT. I agree with that. You reach your price. Okay, I caught up chat. So you're saying 5 keys times 20 each here goes 100 max. Okay, so 5 keys. Do 5 keys. And they each give an amount of 20. It reaches the max of 100. Okay. That makes sense. The thing that the villager stores is this. You're saying this number is what's being stored? I'm trying to figure out how... what number is being stored by the villager. And how that number affects the trades. But let's keep reading. Villager stores your reputation, I believe. Okay. So... Oh, guys, there's spam in chat. I'm guessing it's the value... somewhere in here, right? Right here. Type trading, value 8. Is that my actual reputation? Or does that just keep a track of how many times I traded? Also, is awesome suggested looking at the data values, villagers. You're gonna scroll down. Where are the data values? Let me click on it again. Oh, there they are. Okay. So, for Java we have willingness, restocked, gossip, restock. This is inventory slots. Inventory come to all villagers. Okay, here it is. So they keep track of major, negative, minor negative, major positive, minor positive, trading. So if we're trading a weight of 1, max 25, plus 2 per trade, minus 2 every 20 minutes, negative 20 when shared. I'm not sure what the shared means. I think this is where the villager keeping track of if you're trading too much. And go, oh, if you're trading too much, we're gonna jack the prices up. Or if you trade like just enough, then they're like, okay, we're gonna drop the prices down to encourage more trading. I think that's what this is. It is that believe that trading reputation value 8 and major positive curing reputation of value 20, just a bit further down in the wiki equation of how it affects price. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Probably getting ahead of myself. Okay, we got down to here. Keep reading. Meaning that if positive reputation lowers prices, but negative reputation increases, the price multiplier is either 0.05 or 0.2. That's what we're seeing. That's what the little cheat sheet shows here on the item. The trading, okay, prices cannot get lower than 1 or higher than the item stack size. Okay. Exact function to calculate the price that's affected by gossip is y equals 8 or x minus floor And okay, we have to put all these values in. Oh snap. What is the P? Oh, P is the price multiplier. Okay, so that's why they're showing. P is a price multiplier. Each item, regular items have their own price multiplier, where the expensive ones have a higher price multiplier. That is strange. I suppose because the higher items cost more to start with, and then maybe they also have a higher multiplier. Gossip is reputation semantic for us, I think. Gossip mechanic, how reputation spreads between villagers. Yeah, the gossip thing I'm not too concerned about unless we need to use that to drop the price down. My current goal is just to try to understand how this all works. Thanks for following, Kamba. Things that tend to cost more also get bigger discounts. Okay, thanks for clarifying that. Alrighty, so there's an equation. Let's see, what are some of the useful? Where Y is the final price. Okay, X is base price. X is the base price. Then all the other ones were just, so we're taking 5 times the... Oh, major positive, okay. The B is kept normal. The C is the value of trading. Okay, so it does, your discount does get determined by how much you're trading with it. And then minus is your D, is the value of negative. And also minus is the major value, but then it also takes it times 5. Probably make it more of an impact. And then it's multiplied times your price multiplier. It says for the most players that are zombified caring villager, the only reputation that is likely to matter is the caring one. As long as they not personally killing villagers inside of other villagers. Yeah, so we don't have to really focus on other ones. Oh, it says they made a villager tower. Oh, nice. Villagers on villagers. Wait, this villager can't walk diagonally? I guess it would take damage even if it walked diagonally. Left my mark stream. See you, Ray. I'll be in chat still. Okay. We just did one trade on this one, or one tier. This is kind of our dummy example. And then it talks about the iron golem thing. I don't really care about that. This is neutral damage. Or is it called neutral or natural? I think like in the game of RuneScape they call it neutral damage. But I think most people call it natural damage in Minecraft. They just talk about that. Okay. Pick up. Okay, I think we read the whole gossip thing, reputation. So okay, let's apply this to what we know. We did a curing. We get 20 points. Does it look like we got 20 points when we check the... We got positive. We got 20 points. Okay, so it shows the points it shows. It's showing this point right here. This must be kind of like hidden. This is all hidden stuff. This actually comes later, I guess, with the formula. Or in the formula, remember they have the some stuff is ×5 and some stuff is ×5. That's where the 5 comes in. So the 5's there and the 5's there. So that's where it comes in later. So it just keeps track of actual villager in the game. When it's saved, keeps track of major positive curing. That's all I keep track of. So that means if we would, let's cure this again. Let me just take a screenshot in case I get confused. We'll cure it again. And then it should kind of give us some insight into if, oh, dude. I seen you guys breaking glass, but I didn't know you guys are actually breaking my glass. Okay, we'll cure this again. Luckily it didn't run away. Oh, I guess I had the trapdoors there. But it still tries to pathfind through it. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's still trying to pathfind through it too. Typically you wouldn't want to do that just because it causes it to pathfind. But now my thinking is if you do this before the update, it should just have a number here. And then when the update comes around, I'll just check this number, put it into the calculations right here, and it should end up with a pretty good discount. So I think it should be possible to keep the previous villagers. Take a screenshot of his data reputation info as well. You think it's going to scroll off the page? That's what my thinking is. But I wonder what you guys think. Is there a flaw to this? I feel like this would work. Because the game just keeps track of those information. So this was under Villager. Now let's take a look at... This is... I guess we looked at this already. I think we understand of this. And... Oh, this is the page on villager zombies. So curing, here's curing. Okay, it really doesn't say much. This talks about that permanent discount. So I think there's more information on the other page. And this is the page about trading. So here's the price multiplier. I guess they do have a thing for it. Anything that's considered more expensive has a higher price multiplier. I'm actually surprised these are considered cheaper ones. And this page was about, you guys looking up discounts? JD says, hard to say. Given how they've updated in the past, it seems likely those existing values would stay there and they would just adjust how the values are created in the future, but they could adjust them if they really want to. Yeah, the thing is, like, it's a bug report that's getting fixed, so I feel like they're not going to do a major change. It's not like a whole update, not a bunch of things surrounding it. When they do also do a bug fix, they probably try to keep it pretty minimal so they don't create future problems. So, I mean, I don't know much about how they fix bugs, but I'm guessing they would try to do like a minimal effort kind of thing to get the bug report solved. Actually says, I wonder if the bug fix is focused around curing villagers raises reputation in an area, so curing 5 villagers once is the max discount. Everyone nearby benefits. Okay, so you're talking about this other one that we were looking at. You're talking about the minor positivity? So I think this one, we said it happens when you cure a villager, and that villager walks over to another villager and tells them about how he's been cured by you. Then that new villager gets a discount. The discount is this number multiplied by 1, so it's just 25. Right? A is major positivity. B is minor. So it's this number times 1. So you'd only get a discount of, you only get 25. Where this one would give you 100. I don't know what it's called. I guess it's called... There's final price and there's base price. I guess it's called base price. So it probably wouldn't make much effect on the actual trading. I don't know if somebody can run the numbers. That happens now, but you get a major bump from A minor bump from B and C. B and C, forget about it over time, and only if A can gossip with B and C. So it would be a small help. And currently, one villager curing, it does help a little bit, right? Let's say some of these items cost 64 emeralds. You drop it down by 20, a good chunk. But if it drops down by like 1 or 2, not that big a deal. No problem there, Wildy Coyote. Cactus says, Mojang fixing something that has been a feature for years, probably without any buff to balance it out. Pretty stupid. Yeah, I mean these type of bug fixes don't occur that often. Over the like 14 years of playing the game, when it comes down to something where people like really use it, and there's a lot of things that are similar to this in the game that have been fixed, but people just don't use them that much. But this is something a lot of people use. Actually, I think it's one of my most watched videos. Let me check. It's up there. Yeah, it's my 3rd most watched video related to this and the other trading things. With almost 2 million views. So it's definitely something people use. Hey, Mocraft. So now that we understand it, for the most part, I think it's safe to say that old villagers will work in the future. But that doesn't also resolve the question, which is, what could you do to get better prices? Yeah, they don't show the Hero of the Village thing here, so maybe we should look up that. But it looks like you can't do too much. So like trading with the villager, you can make a very small dent. I wish I had a formula where I could just train out these numbers. Maybe if I can make an Excel sheet and then just change some of these numbers and see what type of results you get. So I'd probably scuff it. Marriage. I had a spreadsheet where I did some math on it. Math. Okay. This is just a random spreadsheet. Can't remember what I was doing here. I think I was trying to. I don't know. I think I was trying to find like the ideal time to harvest something. Anyways, let's throw in this formula. Let's see if I can figure out how to type this formula in. Okay, so it equals we'll just do next column over minus floor and then it's 5 times the next column over. 5 times. Here you guys can watch me struggle. Type in the formula. 5 times the next column over plus I should put these in parentheses. Plus next column over I'm getting confused already. Probably where it's good to have some labels. Okay, then we're gonna do plus next column over, which you can't see. Then we're going to minus next column. Then we're going to minus 5 times next column. Then the whole thing is going to be times next column. Okay. So the first thing is X. What is X again? X is the base price. Okay, so let's say we're dealing with a normal, I guess we can just put the labels up here so we don't forget. This is X. This is A. This is B. C. E. And E. Ah, you can actually type first couple bits of the alphabet on the left-hand side of your keyboard. Okay, so the X is base price. We're saying is the cheap one, so it's gonna be 0.05. The A is going to be we just cured the villager one time, so it's gonna be 20. This is going to be 0. 0. 0. 0. Did we miss anything? Oh, we go over to M. Okay, what's M again? M is... No, M is P. Okay, let's put P here. And P is value of price multiplier. Wait, didn't we already put the thing in? What's the difference between base price? Oh, what is base price? This is where we're supposed to put the other thing. 0.05. Base price. I guess this is the current price of something. So if it costs a stack of emeralds. Does that make sense? Okay, so if we start out cost with a stack of emeralds, that means the new price. I could just call this discount price. So the discount price is going to be 5 lower. That does make sense with this, with the cheat sheet. So a discount price is 5 lower with 1 cure. Which isn't very much if it costs a whole stack. Price of the trade, whatever trade. Okay, thank you. Thank you, JT. What did I miss in the chat? Yeah, there's probably a lot of debate on what things are considered feature versus bugs. JG now thinks it seems very likely that old villagers would work in the future. I'm glad I'm convincing you. Get that the problem is that it's just like the TNT duping and exploit bug were powered, but has been in the game for a long time for TNT duping. They said they would want to have a good alternative. Yeah. Let's make this a little smaller so it's not so bright, burning your eyes out. I wish there was a dark mode for a spreadsheet. This fix meant to stop things like bookshelf, book trading. In a way, it is going to fix it. It's going to fix that, but it probably is a minor use. Majority of people probably already have emeralds, or they probably use it both ways. Like I know a lot of people use like the iron from iron farms to get the emeralds and then turn around and sell them back. You get, you know, useful things like enchanted books and armor or diamond stuff. It says, I tend to work with non-confined villagers, and the trading reputation discount is usually pretty small. Only a few emeralds per trade, and it goes away pretty quickly. Seems to be more geared towards repeating curing villagers, causing all trades to get to one. Yeah. Also fixing infinite emerald glitch. Yeah, we'll take a look at that just in a second. Let me, I'm gonna put in some different values here and see what different things would occur. That's why I made a spreadsheet. Plus, I need to get better at doing this type of things. Yeah, the original bug part. Here, the village. We'll take a look at Hero Village and see how much that impacts as well. Pick an item and example. That price. Okay, with that. There is a dark mode, or sort of. You just have to like recolor all these boxes. Put the background to gray image and get gray mode effect. Wait, where is this? Maybe if you can explain where it's at. I mean, I could just color these tiles. Color them, which thingy colors them? This thingy, right? That helps a little bit. And then I just turn the text white. Also color black. Partial black mode. Villagers should be cured now. Here's what his data works. Okay, we'll take a look at the villager data. So I think this was what, at 6 or something? No, it was at 3. And then it reached its minimum. This was 18. Most expensive thing was this at 20, and it dropped to 14. Dropped to 14. That's 6. Then from 14 to 8 is another 6. So it's not dropping 5. Not to get ahead, here the village in Java gives different discounts based on the level of the hero. Okay, what would be the maximum? Max discount of 55%. And is that done after this discount? Like, is it tacked on afterwards? Let's plug in some different numbers and see what we get. Okay, so if we keep the price the same, we keep all this the same, and then whatever. We'll change some of these values. So this is if you, the Gospels, not Gospels, what is it called? I guess it's gossips. Then you're given a value for this, which is a value of 25. So if we do not that column, this column. 225. Oh yeah, let's bring this down. Okay, so the price is only reduced by 1. Hopefully you guys can see that's kind of small. No, I don't want to make it green. I'm not sure which discount applied first, reputation or Heal the Villager, since it's not permanent like curing. I rarely see Heal the Villager discounts being used. Yeah, probably will definitely be used afterwards though. So it doing gossiping only got us one discount of emeralds. Does that mean, does it get this number only when it hears about another villager? To get the gossip thing, would you then have to do 2 villager curing? Because you'd have to cure a villager, but then you'd also cure a different villager and have that villager talk to the original one? May I understand that correctly? When a piece of gossip is shared, it is received at a lower value than the share has it. And also decays every 20 minutes. Correct. Row 3 shows a here villager receiving gospel of another curing. Okay. So you'd have to end up actually doing 2 if you wanted to get both major and minor. JD says, I think minor positive is only from gossip from another villager, yes, but can be multiplied up to a maximum of 200 and it decays, but not as fast as trading gossip. Oh yeah, trading one goes down by 2 every, what was it? How many minutes? 10 minutes? 20 minutes, okay. Like 1 Minecraft day. Alrighty, so yeah, you talked about the maximum 200, but the thing is, the maximum for this is also 100. Are you thinking that they'll change this to the maximum being only 20? Is that what you're thinking? You think if they change this to maximum 20, then that means you can only get 1 curing that would actually help the prices. Should have probably said additive from other villagers, not multiplied. Be multiplied too. Yeah, you're saying you can have you can cure multiple villagers, make all gossip with 1 villager, and then you trade with that 1 villager, and you can get the maximum of 200. Which, so if we put 200 in here. Right here, I guess, right? 200, so that means you'd have to do it, what? 8 times? 200 brings the original price down by 10. So with or without using maximum minor positive, it's only a decrease of 10 emeralds. And that's kind of all you can do. I guess there's also a trading one, which has a max of 25. So if you do 25 trades with 1 villager, does that actually help you though? I guess we can try it out. If we do, which one's trading? Middle one. C. If we go to C, I don't like how these. Why the letters on one side, numbers on the other side? Can't really see my columns, but yeah, let's just center these. Okay, so the C1 for trading, you get a maximum of 25, which is odd because you can only go up by even numbers, whatever. The maximum of 25. What? That only decreases the current price by 1. Okay, I think that's what we're seeing in our villager here. What we're seeing, well, actually I'm not quite sure what we're seeing. I think this was originally 20. Can't quite read it. We can look at this one. This was 24. So according to, let's see, we'll just make a new one. If this was, no, if this one is 24, the original price is 24. And I actually have a screenshot of what it looks like. It was 24. Oh, no, I don't have a screenshot of it. We'll just change this to 40. We did 2 curings. No, not this one. This one we can leave at 20. Guys, it's 40, 20. Okay, so this one gets us to 40. That means we see a price of 14, but we don't. We see a price of 12. Which means we're also getting, I think we're getting the rest from doing trades. But that doesn't make sense, because if we do a trade, that only brings down to 13. How did this villager get down to 12? Then if the D goes, oh wait, what are you saying? Okay, probably, okay, so if we're coding it, I would make the max 20. Okay, so you're talking about changing this chart, this would say 20, and that would solve it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Then if D goes up, D is, which one's D? D is the minor negative. $25. Max 25. I mean, C, okay, makes more sense. C goes to trading. You're saying C gets set to only 25. Oh no, wait. Then if C goes up to max 25, I'm not exactly sure how the share penalty works. Need to figure that out. The cost too. A equals 40. Yeah, I did do a equals 40. How did my villager get a lower price than what it says it should? It looks like it's getting the major cure discount. Plus, it's also getting 1 each time. I don't know if that's from it gossiping with itself. I mean, maybe it's gossiping with the villager above it. I don't know. I mean, can we? I guess we can run the data command and see. See if we can see anything. So its minor negative value is 180. Minor positive is 47. Currently we can't really see this stuff working. I mean, how in the world did it get 47? Oh, I guess it could get a big number and then slowly go back down again. Second paragraph under the chart talks about how gospel spreads. When piece of gospel is shared, it's received lower value than shared has it. And the share has it. Gossip also decays. That's major. Okay, I think I understand this, but it doesn't explain like how far I can gossip, right? Like, is it gossiping right now? I kind of didn't want any of the villagers in the area, but the guy has placed them in. Because it's kind of ruining the test. Training value is 4, so this number is going down. Major negative. See, I don't know why it has all these other ones, like 55, like what? Because it shouldn't have any negatives. Hey Kamba! Because I knew you from YouTube videos. I really enjoy your explanations. Your farms were incredibly helpful to me. Thanks for the content and greetings from Argentina. Heyo! Welcome in. Argentina, that's pretty cool. I think Argentina has some pretty interesting terrain. But yeah, welcome to the stream. If you guys are new to the stream, you haven't already hit the follow button, it's a little heart just underneath of it. Click that, guys, will count as a follower and get closer to the 50,000 follower goal. Plus you get some free emotes and points, which you can use to purchase stuff. Actually, it says major positive is 40. Okay. Okay, so JD says in same villager, some minor positive will decay over time. Then, when that villager gossips, shares its reputation value minus the share penalty. Ooh, can I see this? Welcome, Master. Yeah, the 40 value, out of all the different values we currently see, the 41 is the only one that makes sense to me. Because we cured it 2 times, so it should be 20, 20, that's 40. But why does it have any negative? Because I never killed any villagers nearby. Unless these are targeting someone else. Yeah, I think people could have came in and killed other villagers or something. I mean, one of the downsides to playing on a server, let's hop in here. This is why we can't have good things, guys. Or nice things. Okay, let's check. So this villager I killed this villager a couple times. Let's see what it says in the data. Okay, so I cured it 3 times. Minor negative is 200. Bit strange. And there doesn't appear to be any negative or major negative. So the major positive makes sense because I traded with it 4 times 2020. Minor positive pretty much is saying that I did somehow gossiped with itself 2 times, or so, I did something itself. I did a 25-25, got to 50. There's also minor negative, which is times 5. So if I did get 25, that's 25 times 5. 125. That's how we end up with. Oh no, it's major. Okay, minor is times 1, so it'd be 8. It'd be somehow I got 8 negatives. Way too complicated. Carrying a villager makes it 20, then a minor of 25. Each time you trade the villager, it increases by 2. Trading increases by 2. Wait, 1 trade increased by 2. Villager shares gossip. It shares major positive minus 100. Oh, so it's major positive goes down from sharing. Minor positive gets minus by 5. And trading minus by 20. Whoa. So gossiping can actually be bad because you can lose a bunch of your major. I'm thinking that correctly. Hey, Beta. Wow, you already been streaming for over 2 hours. We've just been talking about how this all works. Essentially, can't share major positive with another. Are you saying it can't do that, or you shouldn't do that? Okay, so each time you trade the villager, trading increases by 2. I guess we can see the trading increase by 2 because there's right there it says that. Where you can find a more detailed explanation about the change, it's in the pin message above there, Oliver. Okay, so Eli is also thinking the same as me, or thinks that old villagers should be able to save their information. Cheap trades. Okay, and also Eli as well as Tis Awesome. I think it's the same thing that old villagers. Though Tis says old villagers will recalculate their prices if they are cured multiple times. Oh, it says multiple possibilities. Okay. He says either it'll do it like what we think it's gonna do, I think it's gonna keep old ones. Or it's gonna recalculate if there's multiple trades. Link in the pin message, okay. We're trying to work out what that could mean. Yeah. I have a question, JT, about what you said earlier. You said it essentially cannot share major positive with another villager. Are you saying it cannot actually share it, or you should not do the gossip? Since the gossip, you said you lose 100 from your major positive during a gossip. Maybe you could clarify that. I'm gonna grab some more water. In the meanwhile, check out my socials in the chat. I'll throw them up on screen as well. Click them all, join them all, see what I'm up to. Make sure you guys still subbed and with the bell notification turned on YouTube, and I will be back just in a minute. Alrighty, I'm back. Hopefully you took that time to click on all the socials, see what I'm up to on my Twitter, Patreon, TikTok, Instagram, Reddit, all the bouts. So, grab some more water. I think we're ready to go. It's pretty warm in my room. It's 85 degrees. With some pretty high dew point. JT says, on the wiki, since major positive gossip have a share penalty equal to the max value and a decay of 0, cannot be shared, never decays. Okay, so you're reading this chart. Share penalty 100. So how do you understand this? Share penalty. Like the way when I read this as like if it shares information about the major positive, it will remove 100. So remove everything. JD says each villager keeps its own internal reputation of the player it encounters or hears about. When you cure a villager, its internal major positive increases up to a max of 100. But when it gospels, the values are passed are reduced by the share penalty, which for major positive of 100. The receiving villager then never gets an increase in their private reputation from curing. Okay. So when one villager tries to tell another villager about the curing, the new villager doesn't receive anything. Use by a shared penalty. The villager actually doesn't gain any information when it's a major positive. Hey Yo-Yo, welcome back. Doesn't move it from the villager doing the sharing. It's removed from the communication to the other villager. Okay, so the original villager still retains the 100 points. The new villager just never gets anything. Does that make sense? It says, I made another video using a glitch I found on YouTube. It turns out the glitch came from you. Oh, that's pretty cool. Thanks so much. Glad you enjoyed the content that I make. I think that's important. Like whatever you do, that you enjoy it. And I enjoy sharing that kind of stuff with you. So I'm glad you guys enjoy the actual content. JT says, so if you cure Villager A, and it gets a major positive of 20. And it also gets a minor positive. Okay, so you're saying every time you cure one, so under this curing thing, you both get the major and the minor for every cure. So that's probably why we're seeing a reduction in the cost of stuff. When a Villager A gossips with B, Villager B gets major positive 0 and a minor positive 20. Okay. So you gain 25 minor. But it gets penalized by 5, and then the new villager gets 5 less than 25, so it gets 20. Okay, I think I see. The minor positive decays by 1 every 20 minutes. Okay. But I think when we're trading with the villager, what we're seeing is, let's pull up our chart. So what we're seeing is the price. Let's see. I'm gonna set this to 0. So if we're doing 3 cures, or in this case we do 2 cures, that means we have 50 go in this column, and that does bring the price down to 12. Okay, so that's how we're getting price at 12. I was wondering how that works. Okay. Minor positive decays one area. I think we're understanding this a bit more. So if we do one cure, that means we also get a minor cure of 25. And if we do also trade with it 25 times, we can only bring the price down from 64 down to 57 emeralds. So you're saying if they would also fix this bug, they would probably also change the maximum value for the minor positive curing down to 25. I think you did say that. Which means it didn't matter what type of curing you did, you'd only gain these two values. Hey, B-mate. Game modes in the message for some reason. Refresh your game modes for okay. Katie says I don't know if they'd change the minor positive one since it decays over time. Oh, okay. So if they don't change, if they did change it, then the best we could do was a discount of 57 out of 64. If they did not change it, we could go up to 200. And that does help the price a little bit, but I mean overall, at this point you might as well just make an emerald farm and just pay whatever price they say. I think we should look at Hero of the Village next. I think we figured out all this pretty well. Is there any other things that we're overlooking? I'm glad I made this chart because I understand it much better. I like actually changing values. Stewipy, how do you say your name? Stewipid. I can't believe I accidentally predicted this YouTube comment a week ago. Is that what your prediction was? Just to say that? Katie says, seeing this makes sense with what I've seen with trading type discount. The sharing penalty is so high, it's hard to get gossip discounts without doing a lot of trading with a lot of villagers. The trading type, you're saying the trading one. Is that like every time you pull one item out, or is that every time you pull? You have to do 25, or no, you have to get up to 25. That means you just have to do about 12. But the trading one you could do with one villager, right? Like if I keep trading with this villager, I can get the prices lower. Let's try it out. So, paper 7. Let's get some books, I guess. Do you have to click the, would there be individual trades? I doubt it. I think it's just however many you take out. Oh yeah, I did drop it by 1. This was 7, now it's 6. We were able to get the price to drop just by doing a bunch of trades. I don't know if we reached the ideal number of 25. But we did pretty well. Yeah, make sure you get water. Stay hydrated. Especially if it's warm. Let's look up hero of the village. I think one trade is increased. When they gossip, they only share a max of 5 other traders. And decreases faster, going down every 2 minutes. I think one trade is increased. I guess I don't quite understand what you mean by that. When it comes to, do you think you can actually reach the maximum 25? Oh, we got a siege. That's kind of cool. I guess because this is a village? Unless it came from the iron farm. It's cool to see a siege because it's like such a rare occurrence. Like it probably happens a lot, but you just don't notice it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, do you think you can reach the limit 25 by just having one villager? The way I understand this, it looks like you could. Whoa, THK!
Sliding in and out the other door. Have a good stream, Ray.
Thank you, THK, for the 100 biddies. Glad you could stop by for a little bit. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Also getting us started on our cheer goal, which is the top left-hand corner. Try to reach the goal of 999 biddies. Biddies are a little triangle thing near the chat. And we're also trying to reach a sub goal of 60 subs, top right-hand corner. If you guys have Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, know anyone that has it, make sure to use it each and every month here on Twitch. Because you got a free sub to give away. You just have to remember to renew it every month manually. It's a great way to support me. Helps me out. It doesn't cost you anything extra. You even get it for free by doing ! free sub. JD says, for example, an armorer iron trade will trade 4 iron for an emerald. It'll take 12 trades without refreshing. We'll make 12 trades without refreshing. You can trade 84 emerald for 12 emeralds is 12 trades, resulting in an increase of plus 24 trading reputation. Okay, so pretty much like every time you just, can I show an example? Every time, well, everything's spotting up. Yeah, every time you just click one time here, that's pretty much one trade, I'm guessing. By the way I understand it. TJ says, heading out to dinner, have a good one. Civilization 6. I didn't know they had number 6. Hey, Naruto. I've heard that word before. That's that cartoon. Welcome in. Okay, so let's look at the Hero Village thing. You said it does a 55%? Price. Decremate. Okay, so the main thing is, with Hero of the Village, you get 55% discount. So here is the formula. So I guess we can actually test this out and see how the actual math works, because I don't quite understand it. Yeah, I see that. Bedrock, they only have value of 1. Kind of silly, or max level 1. It's gonna probably initial price, max floor initial price. Do we make a new spreadsheet for this? I guess actually we don't really need a whole spreadsheet for this. We can probably just put it right here. Discounted price. Minus max. Dude, I don't think I've ever used these things before. Thanks for following, David. Minus max. I'll trust to know what they're doing, but there's a max between a list, I guess. And then it's the floor of the initial price times .0625 times level. We're gonna do with level 5 minus 1 Not sure which parenthesis this is. Parenthesis plus 0.3. And how many brackets do we need? Like that, maybe. Okay. Hopefully that was done correctly. The Hero of the Village has a pretty big impact on it. So if it initially costs a stack of emeralds, it's only going to cost 29. So what we should do is we should combine these together. So let's start out with a new villager. And let's do like a little bit of each. And we'll see how far we can get. Okay. And turn him into zombie food. Wait, where did my zombie go? Oh, I think he died from the sweeping edge. Trading page on the wiki implies that prices are affected by 3 things. Oh wow, okay. Supply, Hero of the Village, reputation. It may have implemented, maybe implied in that order, but we need to confirm that. Ah, okay. What is supply trading? Let's do the healing thing. Let me know how the music audio is and in-game audio is. If it's too quiet or too loud. So as we wait for that, let's give ourselves effect, give, ray, arrow, affinity. I think we want to go with level 4 because level 4 is actually level 5. I think we want to turn that off. I don't really like the particles. That looks right. But I should check the prices before. Here, let's put another villager over here. Okay. So, supposed to be 55%. So the price, it's the initial price is 17. Then it should be 8. Okay, that's what we're seeing. Okay. So that straight up looks like it's working. Let's not ruin our reputation somehow. And then what we'll do is we'll see if it applies it before or after the rest of the discounts. I mean, afterwards would be the easiest, because then you just take this and you just take 55% of it. JD says trying to find out how to create a visualization about all the different things that villagers that affect the villager prices. That may be behind my skill set. I don't know how you would do that. I think maybe you just focus on the important ones. I think that's kind of what we're doing. Like I'm just focusing on the ones that will probably be useful going forward. That's why I need to understand all the possible ways to lower the prices. And then what we'll do is we'll just focus on the important ones. Okay. We got a villager. So with my Hero of the Village and my discount, it was normally 24. So this was 24. Then with just the Hero of the Village, it would be 11. With one Kier, which what we did one Kier, which is the 20 and 25 here. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. That means it gets down to 18. Oh, really? You think we need a visualization to know which one's important? I think we kind of understand. Like, we kind of ignore the negative ones, right? We're just assuming that we can only get 20 major positive and 25 minor positive. I think that's pretty straightforward so far. The trading thing, I don't know how the trading thing is going to fall in there. And now we're trying to figure out the Hero of the Village. Like, we kind of understand the basics, and now we're trying to add more stuff to it. I mean, I think you understand it way better than I do. Okay. That's 5. The actual price is 5. Let's see, where's our calculator? What is 55% of 18? 18 times 0.55. Oh, that's only 9. Did I do that right? So here the village might actually come first, which is kind of what you were suggesting. Because I don't know how to do it the other way around. Okay, let me try something. So from here to here, the price drop of 5 plus 1 is 6. So if we take 6 minus from 11, we get 5. I think that's how it works. We could actually start another column. Let me see. New column would be gonna equal the initial price is 24 minus 18. Then the sum of that is no. Then this box, just do it. Don't stop thinking, computer. Don't just hate it when the computer thinks. And then this box minus that, right? Something like that. 5, okay. That might be right. Computer thinking by itself again. How dare it. Let's change this. -1. I like the answer, -1. This is hero of the village. Hero of the village only. Hero of the village plus. Okay, I think we might understand this math. Hopefully. Now, well, actually, that might not be quite right. Okay, I did one carrying. Okay, let's try the trading thing now. We did one carrying. So one carrying, I guess I can also change these values. This is OG price. This is major positive, minor pause. How do you abbreviate major? This is other ones, which I don't know. This is trading. Oh, I might as well do these two. Major, negative. Oh, I do tab. Major or minor, neg. And this is multiplier, price multiplier, price multi. Okay. So, wait, what did I do? Oh wait, I need to scroll over more. Okay, scroll partially. That's such a weird word, especially when you try to spell it. Okay, yeah. So this row here is the one that we're currently looking at. We put in original price was 24. After doing a bunch of stuff, it came down to 5. That makes sense. Let's open some other trades and see how that works. Hey, Adrian. They only put a cap on the major positive. It could have a side effect that they make players zombify cure villagers more often than they are now. Is that to keep up the the minor positive? Is that to like stop from the decaying? The snapshot's not out yet, but they're already fixing bugs ahead of this actual release of it. I'm just staying ahead with the curve. That price is still 5. Right now it takes 8 years without decay or gossip. Maximum minor positive. Okay. That might be a good thing to mention. Write that down. Okay, so we did a little bit more trades. Price is still 5. Someone's not reached 25 trades yet. Then one cure takes approximately 5 minutes for one cure, so that it would take more cures or gossip from other villagers to get to the maximum. Oh, I see. Takes 8 cures and then it decays every 20 minutes. I have to figure out if you can actually keep up with. Can you over time? You should be able to outdo the decay rate, right? So it decays just once every. You should be able to just do a bunch more cures, right? Or maybe I don't understand what you're saying. It takes approximately 5 minutes for one cure, so it would take more cures or gossip. So every time you cure, you gain 25, and then you lose 1. Okay, I guess 5 minutes. Then it's you can do 4 of them. You can do 4 of them in that time. So in 4, you could do you could get 100 points, but then you lose 1. I feel like you'd still gain, right? You should be able to do 4 cures for money. Only takes. Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, so I got down by 1. Question is, we have a 1 here, verse 25. What's the difference? Oh, it is only 1. You only save yourself 1 emerald by doing all 25 trades versus no trades. So it is a very small amount. But looks like our spreadsheet also predicted that the price would be 4, and it says the price is 4 right here. So the price is pretty low. But what the price costs a whole stack of emeralds, then the best you can do is get it to 22 without doing extra work. Could increase the curing speed with iron and beds. Yeah, but I think it's pretty minuscule. I was gonna say that earlier when you mentioned that, but I don't think it's really that big. But there might be one scenarios where it would actually help out. So what was I doing here? Got down to 22. Oh yeah, then I was gonna change this. Let's say instead of one of the normal items, it's one of the more expensive ones, which I think is it 0.2? In that case, you could still get the other armor down to 1 essentially. You could probably even get some other stuff. Oh wow, that makes that big a difference. Oh, well now it makes a difference. Okay. Okay. So in this case, you'd have to do 1 cure plus trading a bunch of them. The trading thing dies out pretty fast, though. 2 days. Yeah, the trading thing dies out pretty fast. Hey, Mr. Peter. Oh, you did the r/place? I didn't know that was a thing. So I'm thinking, because of all the decays. So if you did do trading, you'd probably want to do a lot of trading all at once, because you'd have to get the trade thing up, which means you have to do a bunch of trade with it, even if you don't want to do them, which essentially means you're losing emeralds. It might not be worth it. You'd have to do a curing. Is costly. Or no, the curing thing you only have to do once because it's permanent. Yeah, okay. But the minimum positive that goes away though over time. Let's say this got set back to 0. That doesn't increase the price by too much. Did this get set back to 0? Yeah, I just don't think it's definitely not worth going through all the curing again. It's not really worth doing the extra trades because you're just wasting emeralds which you can use just to pay off this. So it seems like there's not really a nice answer. Probably the best answer is just do one carrying. You get the permanent discount. And then if you do a bunch of trading, go for the Hero of the Village. And that drops the price from 44 down to 9. So the main answer is just make a raid farm, get more emeralds. Pretty much is the answer. Is there anything that we didn't answer today? I feel like I understand this much better, especially with the physical spreadsheet where I can change numbers and see how they work. Do you guys have any questions? Pretty fascinating. I mean, it does seem like the way they fixed it, if they're gonna fix it that way, it seems like even if they do even just one cap, they just put one cap on it, it still makes it tough. Even if you already do have villagers, going forward, you know, if they make a villager have new enchanted book or something, and you'd have to get another one. It definitely seems like it kind of equals out. You have to do work if you want to get a discount. He just said, yeah, this is way more in-depth than I've looked at it before. Yeah, me too. Like, I just barely understood it when it came to when 1.14 came out. Like, the main thing I just need to know was like how to make the iron golems get produced, which was a little bit complicated in the beginning, but then they simplified it. So I was able to simplify my iron farm. But now it just seems like the time it takes to save a few emeralds, just AFK emerald farm a bit more. Which does give me an excuse to update my emerald, my raid farm. Because I added, first I did a stacking wave farm, stacking waves raid farm. And then we also did a version of it that actually stacks raids, but I never showed it. But then we later did a video about adding the hero village part onto it, and that's where the player moves up and down. I think we came to the conclusion that we couldn't get hero of the village easily without moving the player up and down. I think that's one of the only reason why I moved the player. Otherwise, the other version we have just has redstone that moves the villagers, which is a lot nicer. But I don't think you can get hero of the village from it. remember correctly. And I wanted to do a Hero of the Village farm because then, as part of my farm everything, I wanted to get a lot of those items that you can't easily farm, like pumpkin pie. You can actually get it without trading or even crafting. So that gives me something to work on. I don't think there's any. There's really no one answer to this change. But I'm glad we went through all the different possibilities because it makes more sense and also makes me feel more confident in saying that the best thing is to just get more emeralds. But it's also probably pretty good to figure out what exactly people are using villagers for. I would say people use villagers to get emeralds. So telling people to get more emeralds but not use villagers. That might be something to address. People use villagers for emeralds and what else? They probably trade them. Enchant book. Diamond armor. All the things you can buy from a villager. Diamond armor is one of them. People might buy food for them. Probably not worth it, especially with this change. What do you guys buy from villagers? Like repeatedly buy from villagers. Buy glass from them. Not something you just buy a few times. Enchanted bottles? Maybe. Oh, gold carrots. I know people would buy gold carrots. But I don't know. I don't think it's really worth it. I'll put it down. Food. Gold carrot. Basically, 10 use villagers to get emeralds instead of raid farms. Yeah, I think this really cracks down on that. Because you're just paying more. You're ultimately using more items up just to get not as much emeralds. But what are you using your emeralds for once you do get them? Oh yeah, enchanted books, I wrote that down. Name tags. I don't know if people go through a lot of name tags. I think I'll write it down. Maybe glass. I don't think people buy terracotta stuff. Maybe quartz. Diamond armor, but also diamond tools. Oh, I jumped into bedrock. Okay. Hey, Nighthawk. As also these villagers get emeralds. Raid farms always seem like too much work to build. I see. Just have to make more efficient farms of whatever I'm trading to get emeralds. So rather than make a raid farm, you just make a more efficient farm to sell stuff to them. Depends on what part of the game I'm in early. I get books and armor and tools later. Things like quartz block. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's look at the stuff people possibly would sell to them to get emeralds. Probably sell coal, iron, flint. Not sure why people would sell flint. Maybe sell white dye, that might be. Might be something people do. Wait, you can sell them nether quartz? Sell them stone. If I use that one. I remember back in the day I would always sell books and quills to villagers. I think it was before these villagers came out though. Oh yeah, paper. Paper, ink. Leather, especially if you have like Hoglin farm. Tripwire, if you use a tripwire dupe. Feathers, ring, dicks. Fish. Props. Flesh. Gold. Figure out the gold thing and see if we can actually get infinite gold trades. Or glass trades. Glass bottle. Let's finish this and we'll come back to that. I guess you could sell glass bottles. Okay, so how would the glass thing work? Yeah, I wrote down crops. Spider eye? Wait, spider eye's on here? I don't think there's any spider eye. Basic crops, okay. Glass is trade a librarian to get glass, convert it into paints and sell it. Photographer. Yeah, I don't know if it's which one's better, the paints or the glass bottles. I only get 3 now. Okay, it's probably paints then. What does this mean? Default quantity means it only. Is that how many emeralds it give you for glass bottle? Oh no, you have to give it 9 glass bottles to get 1 emerald? Oh, let's put in one of the villagers. No! No! Whatever. Wait, how did it get XP from you? Where did it get XP from? Maybe I picked a item? I'm not sure. When does it produce per level? Okay. I think we got unlucky. We can have emeralds and scoot, but we missed out on the glass. Bummer. 1 glass block equals 1 glass bottle. Okay. Yeah, I'll try to figure out the prices of them. How dare you take away workstation of the poor villager who's stuck in the box. The villager die? Okay, got a new villager up for the task. see how well this one does. One more. Okay, got it. You guys 9, so that number meant 9. So start with 9. Give them 9 of them. Just get 1 emerald. Then you turn around and take that 1 emerald. And then you'd buy glass, which is from which guy? Refined glass. Okay, so he sells for 1 emerald. Buy 4 glass. Right? Is that reading that right? I think that's right. Not a bad deal. You only get 3 glass bottles for every 3 glass. That costs you 9 glass just to make an emerald. That would be a pretty bad deal. It'd have to be at least down to 4. Let's try the pain. You get 4 glass. You get, so for emerald and a half, you can make 16 panes. Yeah, alright. You need 11, just get 1 emerald. If I did the math right, this is, you get 16 emeralds, you get 64 glass panes, which is glass or panes, and then you get down. You get 64 emeralds from bottles. And, oh, cure down. Okay, I was trying to do it without curing down and see how close it was. So, okay, we'll start with 16 emeralds. And we buy 16 times 4, so we buy a stack of glass. Then we divide it by 6. Is 64 even divided by 6? No. Bad. Okay, let's try. Is there any one that does divide by? What's the numbers? 4 and 6, so 24? Four panes for 4 glass. We need 6. 24. So we buy 6. We have 6 emeralds. 6 emeralds. Then we get 4 glass for each emerald. So we got 24 glass. Then we make panes of them, divided by 6. 24 glass, divided by 6. Then each of those produce 16 panes. So we got 64 panes. Then we take our 64 panes and we sell them by 11. Emerald each, so we get about 6 emeralds. So we started with 6 emeralds and we end about 6 emeralds. That's if you don't cure them. But if you cure them, procure them, I think it would be possible. Let's pull up our handy dandy, not notebook, but chart. Okay, so if the original price is, which one should I change? That was how they fixed this exploit when villagers. What they did is they just sold one bookshelf instead of 3 bookshelves. That's all they did. Without they spent 16 emeralds last. You sell for 15.5 emeralds. Okay, yeah, so it is really close. You think they did something similar with that? I don't think they did that. Maybe they did. Okay, so we're gonna start with what do we start with? Well, we'll start with the defaults. So we'll just pull this down. What's the initial price of glass? One emerald for 4. Okay. Wait, how does this work? Can you bring down? We're mostly talking about bringing down the price of the emeralds, but does it work the same way for bringing down the price of the items? One emerald gets you 4. Goes down to 1 emerald for 1 block. Or I guess that's bad. Getting it down to 1 emerald for 1 block is bad. Yeah. So this is the lowest price. This is the best price, I should say. This is the best price for that. What we'll do is we will take what was there, 6 emerald or 20? 6 emeralds. There are 6 emeralds. And we'll buy 16. Or by 4. We'll end up with 24 glass blocks. And then this is where we can get better prices with the panes. So if it's initially cost 11, and I should lock this top row or freeze it. One row. Okay. It normally costs 11 to buy panes. We do 1 kier, and it's a common item, so it'd be 0.05. Is that what it is? Oh, that's right here, I guess. 0.05, yeah. 0.05. We don't care about the hero of the village at the moment. Okay, so we can get it with 1 key, we can get it down from 11 to only cost 6. And then we turn these into panes, which it takes. They said it takes 6 panes, 6 glass to make 1 pane, and each pane gives you 16, or each crafting gives you 16. Now we're up to 64. And we sell them each for 64, or if we sell them each for 6, then we got 10 emeralds. We started with 6 emeralds. We actually made a profit. We made a profit without doing anything too extreme, just one cure. You don't have to do it. You don't have to maintain the curing. You don't have to do any extra trading. You don't have to do Hero the Villager if you don't want to. You can make a surplus, but it's not that good. If you did do a Hero Village, you get down to 1. So you'd end up having 64 emeralds. That's actually quite big. And the Hero Village lasts 40 minutes, right? Is it? No. Or maybe it's an hour or something. Is it the Hero Village that lasts longer, or is it the Bad Omen? One lasts an hour and a half, one lasts like 40 minutes. 40 minutes, okay. So then Bad Omen was an hour. So if you were going to do a bunch of trading, then it would be worth it. Get to Hero Village 5. Huh. Fascinating. I believe we learned everything we could. Still at the end of the story is make a raid farm. That, or you just gotta make more farms to sell stuff. Wouldn't it be as lucrative? Yeah. But then again, like I said, if you take the time to also do a Hero of a Village, you can get down to one emerald for every single glass pane, which then you'd be just at the almost at the exact same spot. Well, then you would be in the exact same spot, right? I think you'd be the exact same spot as before. I think so. Because you'd end up with 64 panes, but then you can get this price down to just one. Only have to cost 1 pane for every emerald. Then you can end up with 64 emeralds just by doing the trade one time. You went from 6 emeralds to 64. You times 10. Yeah, 40 minutes. You could do a lot of trades. I guess you'd probably run out of villagers. You don't have enough. So start with 6 emeralds, and you got 24 glass, And I went to 64 panes, which then equaled either 10 emeralds or 64 emeralds, depending what you did. So it's like double or 10 times. Says you can do what, 12 trades? That before it locks up, and you can unlock. You can do 2 sets of these per day. So quite a bit. In a weird way, this change actually makes my Hero the Village farm more useful. It's more like a niche farm because not everybody cares to get those village gifts. But now, actual effect is useful. Which makes me wonder if I can change my Hero the Village farm. If I remember correctly, I just couldn't get Hero the Village without leaving the area. I mean, it doesn't make much sense, but I think that's why we dropped the player down. Or maybe it was, maybe you had to be close to the villager when it ended or something. You had to be inside the village probably when it ended. Might have to look into that sometime. Well, I feel like I got a lot smarter today. I don't know about you guys. Hopefully, you guys also learned a bit from all of this. I think it has to maybe sink in a little bit. But what we'll do is we will find somebody to raid. So stick around, guys, so we can raid as a big party. I'll be doing that very shortly. In the meanwhile, make sure you guys join me on all my socials. Make sure you're still subscribed to my YouTube with the bell notification turned on. You don't miss out on future streams and videos and community posts.
You are the best.
Well, let's raid Grady. He's been playing his hardcore 1.20 world. Panic Jack, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Appreciate that. Get yourself up on the biddy board. There, let's start that raid.
You are the best.
As always, when we do the raid, make sure you guys copy that raid message. Post it into Grady's chat once we hop over there. Playing 1.20 hardcore Minecraft. See how it's going. Panic Jack also wrote a message with it. And have text to speech on. You guys are able to hear that. And you are the best. Appreciate the support there, man. Means a lot. JT says right now it means to have more incentive to create more efficient farms rather than just starter non-as efficient farms. You can look into raid farms, which generally don't bother with, which I have bonus totems as well. Oh yeah, tournament. But thanks everybody for joining the stream. I had a lot of fun going through this piece by piece. Make sure you guys all copy that rated message. Next stream for me will be this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. When we do hop over there with the raid, throw in your lovely emotes, whatever ones you have, to give them some hype. Hopefully